today we'll be reviewing this beautiful 1/18 scale Bugatti Veyron by AutoArt. So I was lucky enough to find this on eBay, again like I am with the other two Bugattis that I've got, because you know, Bugattis, 1/18 scale Bugattis are actually kind of rare to find in a decent price. So yeah, I bought this on eBay for £175, which is a lot, and that's almost close to being double that I've ever spent on a model car before in my life. But it's entirely worth it. I've had a look at this car and it's just almost perfect, pretty much. If not, it is perfect. So we're gonna obviously take a look at this car. So yeah, so this is obviously the pre-production of the Veyron model. I think the owner who had this model before me, who I bought it from off eBay, said he got this at the 2005 something show. I think is where they revealed the Bugatti Veyron or something like that, or they had it on show and he bought it there. And yeah, so this is about 15-16 years old, this model. So yeah, it's pretty old. So yeah, let's get into it. So start with the front, as we always do. Headlights, really good detail. Sorry. Yeah, there's no pegs. It's AutoArt. There's never any pegs in AutoArt, so I'll try not to say no pegs in this video, but it does slip out. But yeah, they are really nicely detailed. Everything's coloured in there. It looks like real bulbs. And then the mesh grills are photo etched mesh, which is mesh that goes all the way through. It's kind of hard to tell with the front grills because there is probably something at the back that's black and it just makes it hard to see, but you could probably get a good angle on it there. But yeah, and the chrome is also really nice around the grills and around the horseshoe grill at the front as well. And the Bugatti badge is one separate piece and it just looks amazing. Really good detail for that badge. I'll just show you there. Absolutely amazing detail. Yeah, so obviously you can tell I've got it in the red and black colourway, which I've always wanted as well. Opening up the boot, unfortunately there's no struts, so it does fall down, but there is a briefcase in there, which I was really surprised about because I was expecting it just to be empty and just carpet, but yeah, that's a really nice touch. And even the briefcase is detailed to a point where the handles have chrome paint on them, and the actual handle is not just like moulded onto the actual case bit, if you know what I mean. But yeah, and then you've got like almost a leather sort of texture there. No, it's really nice, really cool that they added that. I really wasn't expecting that, so I think that's really cool. I don't think it could be removed, but I don't want to try and force it out. Yeah, so let's go on to the sides. And here you got Pierre Veyron. Now, that I think he was the back in like 1930s or 40s. I think they employed him. Bugatti employed him as a test driver. I think he was also a racing driver as well. So I think that's where they sort of got the inspiration for the name from. Which is quite cool actually. It's good that they've actually got his signature on the side. There's also his signature in the inside as well, which I'll show you in a minute. Wheels, got Michelin written on the tyres. Really nice detail on the tyres and the wheels also as well. You can see the red Bugatti logo, the EP in the middle, and also the brake discs, like every AutoArt, I'm pretty sure, move through the caliper, and the caliper also says Brembo on it. Does come with steering, and I don't think it comes with suspension. No, I don't think many AutoArts do, to be honest. Yeah, nice detail on the filler cap as well up here, with the EB written on it as well. I'll come to open doors. I'm struggling to get this open, the passenger open, without actually breaking the handle, so I'll go to the other side and do that. Go to the back. A lot better when it comes to the badge on this model. It is raised as well, it's not actually painted on there or whatever, and it's not a sticker. Well, in some ways, you know, it's not got that clear backing to it, where it's just a square around, it's actually just the EV and that's it. Same story with the grills here, and on the side actually, I forgot to mention. The grills or intakes on the side are actually they do actually go all the way through. Don't know if I can get the right light on that. You can just about see my finger going around behind it. So yeah, that's a really nice touch. Yeah, so going on to the back, obviously like I just said about the grills at the back, they do go all the way through. Kind of see a little bit of what's behind there. Nice diffuser as well, and the exhaust is also really well detailed. This is different, well, a tiny bit different, but the way the spoiler goes up is actually like a switch, and there's not really a lot behind there. Like I said, this is pre-production model, so there really isn't actually too much. So yeah, and the spoiler is a lot better to go up and down than the Mini Champs one. Right down. No problems with it just springing back up, or it sort of like going down at angles. It just goes straight down like that. And then obviously pop it up again. Just there's a switch right there. So easy. Back down again. No issues whatsoever. Engine bay. Fortunately, this is the one where you cannot actually take the backing off, which is annoying, but it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not really too much you can see there. So yeah, nice detail on the engine bay. Look there, you can definitely see the badge has no sort of like backing to it, or yeah, for the lack of a better term. Tail lights are almost the same as Mini Champs, there's no pegs. So yeah, you can sort of see like bulb texture behind on the chrome bit, which is really nice as well. Yeah, no, it's really good. Yeah, so going on to the interior now. It's probably my favourite bit, believe it or not. So I don't know how AutoArt do it, right, but they always seem to make their leather look like their, well, sort of their imitation leather look real. So the door card, it's all plastic, but it just looks like real leather. Everything's painted correctly, chrome. Same as sort of the Mini Champs as well, but this just has that more realistic feel to it, if you know what I mean, more like real leather than plastic. So the steering wheel does move with the wheels quite sharply though, if you know what I mean. It doesn't just sort of go slowly or whatever, but yeah. The clocks are all detailed. You probably won't be able to see it from me, kind of, just about to see. As well as the dash chrome as well. And yeah, the seats, like I said, look like real leather. And also in the middle of the back there's also the EB logo again. Might not be able to see it from here. Just about see it, a circle thing in the middle. I'll try and get a better angle on that if I can get this door open. The thing is, I don't want to tug on the mirrors either, so let's just try and get this open. Probably, I'm really cringing now. That's not happening. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but like I said, I don't particularly want to break the door handle or anything. Like I said, Veyron signature again down the bottom, if my camera would focus. There you go. So yeah, overall really impressed with this model. Like I said, I picked it up for £175, which is the cheapest one of these. Also comes with a certificate of authenticity, I think, and mine was about 10,600, something like that. yeah, so there's quite a few of these models out there. It's just collectors don't really want to part with them because they have such, I don't know, they're such a big part in any collection is having like Bugatti Veyron models, because they're such an iconic car. So I think people keep them, and yeah, so like I'm going to do, like loads of people buy them and resell them a couple of years down the line, but I think I'm going to keep these for as long as I can, really, because I think, like I said, ever since I started collecting, one of the first ones that I wanted was the Bugatti Veyron Supersport by AutoArt, and at the time that I was going to buy it, or at the time I started collecting, I was going to buy it because I was still at school, at the time I started collecting, they were about probably £100, and now you look at them on eBay now, and the AutoArt ones are going for about £300 now, and this was 5 or 6 years ago when I first wanted to start collecting. So how times have changed, it's mental, it really is. Like this one probably would have costed about £80 to £100 back then, but it's ridiculous. Anyway, I've got Supersport by Mini Champs, and I've got this one by AutoArt, and I've also got the Top Gear version by Mini Champs, and to top it all off, I've got an orange V-Test coming, which is by Rastar, which is a brand that I've never really heard of again. So yeah, stay tuned for that review, and I'll see you later.